What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock. Today's episode is going to be about how a narcissist shows empathy or a lack thereof. How narcissists might not be able to be there for you when you need them the most, when you need them to show you some compassion. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe. Hey, can you oh my God.
What?
Oh my God. What's wrong with you?
They just called me and told me that my aunt has passed away.
Oh wow, that really sucks.
Why are you acting like you don't care, like you don't give a damn?
I mean, I didn't really know her. Were you even close to her? Like, why are you crying?
Was I close to her? Like she damn near raised me. You know this. What is wrong with you?
Why are you raising your voice at me? You act like I did something to her. Like, yelling at me is not going to bring her back.
Show a little compassion. Act like you care. Comfort me.
Hey, what you want me to do? Hug you? Pat you on the shoulder? What do you want from me?
Nothing. Nothing. I don't want anything from you. Just go. Leave me alone.
Well.
What?
You like move your car out the way? I was going to the bar with a couple of friends.
You move it.
I prefer if you did. Welcome back, beautiful peeps. As you can see, I'm not at home right now. I'm in a hotel room in Knoxville. I got a project in Knoxville, Tennessee working on. But yeah, narcissistic people showing empathy. A lot of people ask me to do, like, I hope that skit didn't trigger you so much, but like narcissistic people, a lot of us don't know how to be there for you. It just is. So that's where, like, one of the traits of narcissistic personality disorder or toxic people is showing a lack of empathy. One of a lot, like, not all narcissistic people, like, empathy varies. No, the level of empathy somebody possesses varies, right? So one of the main traits is lack of empathy. You know, some narcissists have more empathy than others, but a lot of time when you need them to be there for you, they won't be there for you. Just like in that skit where you need them to show you some compassion, where you need them to show you some love and, you know, some just give you something. Give me something. Just give me something. You're asking them to give you anything on the love meter. Give me something, and they can't give you anything. Like, they can't be there for you. Like, in my own mind, y'all, even right now, when my wife is crying or she needs me to be there, my first thought is like, I told y'all my thought process is still the same. My first thought is like, oh my goodness, what's going on now? It's like frustration, it's like irritation, you know? But then I have to, like, literally go inside of my mind and override that. I have to override my own, you know, my own first instincts. My first instinct is like self-defense and self-preservation. I don't want to deal with these emotions, or I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to give any emotional energy over here. So I have to override my first instinct. And then, you know, I'm like, I shake it off. I go to her like, you okay? What's going on? I give her a hug. I talk to her and you know, try to show her some compassion and be there for her. But before therapy, I wouldn't do that. Before therapy, when my wife needed me or the family members needed me or somebody needed me to be there for them, like, it wouldn't click. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't click. The emotional empathy part, the compassion part, it just would not click for me. And it'd be super frustrating, you know, because a lot of people think narcissists are like robots. That's why you see sometimes in my video, you see me doing like the narcissistic robot here to destroy you. You see me do that because a lot of people think that narcissists are just robotic, like meat sacks here to hurt and destroy and whatnot, because we lack that emotional empathy connection a lot of times. Most narcissists, well, not most, like a lot of narcissists, I would say, possess cognitive empathy. Like, we know how to be there for you. Like, we might not connect to it emotionally, but we know how to be there for you. And that's what I feel like therapy has helped me gain more control of, the cognitive empathy. I do have emotional empathy, but I just feel like that's where the lack kicks in. Like, the lack of emotional empathy kicks in a lot of times when you're dealing with, like, especially with me and other narcissistic people. Like, I feel like if you're in a relationship with a narcissistic person, you know what I mean? I'm not telling you to leave your relationship. I'm just telling you, sometimes you have to alter your expectations. You have to lower your expectations. Like, this person probably isn't going to be there for you the way that you need them or the way that you want them to be there for you when you're crying, when your pet passes away, or somebody in your family gets hurt, or there's been an accident or something along those lines. Like, something is going on where you need this person to be there for you. And I just feel like sometimes you have to lower your expectations. Again, I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not telling you to stay. I'm just saying, if you're going to be in these relationships, you're going to do a lot of damage, a lot of mental damage to yourself, expecting that person to be there for you. I'll say that. You're going to do a lot of stuff to yourself, expecting this person to change who they are to be there for you. Can they be there for you sometimes? Yeah, sometimes they can, or they might be. But a lot of times they're going to disconnect from you. You'll be crying. They'll, like the skit at the beginning, they'll walk in and you'll be crying. They'll go into a room and shut the door. They'll go into a room, shut the door. They'll disappear on you. They'll leave you alone. They'll bounce on you. They'll do things like that that are going to irritate your soul. You know what I mean? They'll do things like that that are going to hurt you in some way, shape, or form. Like they'll annoy you. They'll add to your hurt. You know what I mean? Because you expect somebody that you love and care for to be there for you, but they're not going to be there for you. You know what I mean? Most times. Sometimes they might pat you on the back or do anything I can do for you. But a lot of times they're going to probably just stare at you blankly. Because a lot of them don't understand the emotions behind it. They know why you're crying. They see it. They get that part of it. But they don't understand the emotions behind it to be able to connect to you in that moment of need where you actually need this person to be there for you. They probably are not going to be there to be able to connect to you emotionally in that aspect of things. You know what I mean? That's why I just tell people, if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, y'all, this is kind of how it goes. And again, I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not telling you to stay. I'm just telling you, sometimes you do have to lower your expectations to be in a relationship with a narcissistic person. And I know that sucks to say, and it sucks to think about, but I personally don't want my wife to have to lower her expectations. That's why I have to override my senses and be there for her when she needs me, or be there for my kids when they need me. Because a lot of times, narcissistic people will feel inconvenienced by your emotional need, inconvenienced by the fact that you need them to be there for you. They might feel inconvenienced in that aspect of things right there. So you have to be prepared for that, y'all. And again, y'all, this is not me telling you to leave your partner. I'm just saying might have to lower your expectations and just understand that something in that narcissistic person's life traumatized them when they were little, or they were younger, or they just wasn't born with it. Again, I'm not trying to get you to feel sorry for them. I'm just trying to get you to a point of understanding why that might not be there for you. But they're not there for us because they don't give a damn about us. Some of them don't care. Y'all be realistic. Some of them don't care. But some of them, they try to care, but they just can't. In the way that you need them to care. Let's say it like that. Some of them might care, but they can't be there for you in the way that you need them to be there for you. And again, that sucks ass too. You know what I mean? That's the point. That's the part of it that really, really sucks right there too, because you have to try to be there for a person. I just feel like sometimes narcissistic people will rage if you need them to be, if you're crying or something like that. They'll yell and scream at you. They'll start yelling and screaming at you, telling you to get over it. They'll put a time, because their empathy is so low. Some of them will put a time limit on your suffering. They put a time limit on how long you can be crying. They'll put a time limit on how long you can feel the way that you feel, y'all. And I'm just telling you, that part right there sucks. It sucks. It does suck. Imagine them putting literally a timer on you, click. All right, you got 10 minutes to finish. You got 10 minutes to get out of your system. Did you even really know your aunt? Do you really know your uncle? Did you really even know that? Did you really care about that dog? The dog was 19 years old. What you thought it was gonna live forever? The cat was 42. What did you think the cat was gonna live? They'll tell you to get up. They'll start trying to think logically and throw logic at you, as opposed to that emotional connection and whatnot that you might be looking for, that you might need, and so to speak. So that's a lot to deal with, y'all. Again, I'm not telling you to leave. I'm not telling you to stay. I'm just telling you mentally what might be going on in the mind of a narcissistic person, when you're crying and stuff like that. Some of them just cannot be there for you. And again, I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying some of them cannot be there for you. They just can't. And some of them don't want to be there for you. Some of them think you are just an inconvenience. Some of them think you're being some of them think you're being too emotional and things of that nature. You know what I mean? That's what you're saying. It sucks to be in this position right here where you have to decide, sometimes you have to stifle yourself around a narcissistic person, because if you show any type of emotions, they might get angry at you. And then in these relationships, y'all, like I said, you have to weigh your options in these relationship spaces. It's just damn, I can't cry because they will get mad. Not just he. I know women can be narcissists too. I can't cry because this person will get mad at me. I can't show emotions. I can't do this. I can't do that. Or they'll get mad at me. They'll show no compassion. They'll get angry. That's when you say you have to kind of look at your relationship from the outside looking in, just like that. You know what? Is this really worth it? Again, narcissistic people, are victims as well. But like I said, being a victim of something in your childhood doesn't give you the right to to victimize people in your adulthood. I'll just say that, y'all. But it's a long road ahead, y'all. But anyways, y'all, let me get ready to hop up off this thing. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all tuning in. Like I said, like and subscribe for more. And as always, y'all, Narcissists is out. Peace. What is going on, beautiful people? Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video, watching it all the way through, y'all. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a video and whatnot, and so we can help reach more people. Like I said in the beginning, the self-love brand is available. I have a self-love journal that's available on Amazon as well to help you rebuild that self-love. Lee Hammock, I Love Me, on Amazon and whatnot. I also do one-on-ones over Zoom and such as well, y'all. Like and subscribe for more. Mental Healness is out. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos in my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.